How you doing? You still retaining? Didn't scare you off this journey with my last video? Almost scared myself off. Every level has a new devil. But once you defeat that devil, you get to enjoy the benefits of the new level. I'm telling you, it's worth it. It starts off with the physical benefits, the external benefits, the females, the deeper voice, the clearing of the skin. I'm feeling a bit weathered right now because I've been in 40 plus degree Celsius heat for the last 2 days in the sun, building some stairs. I'll show you guys what that looks like soon. But yeah, it's been hot. I've been sweating liters every day, gallons every day. But I feel like I'm coming through the other side of my, let's say, valley of the shadow of death. One of many. And I'm feeling all right. I really felt like it was important for me to share that last video. And I really feel like it's important for me to continue sharing videos which are just about me, because there's endless videos out there about information, you know. But we don't care about that, do we? What we really care about is hearing from a real person, hearing about their experience, because it's relatable, it's real. So I'd like to keep doing that, being as real and honest as I can. I say as I can because it's a process, right? It's like a relationship. We're getting to know each other. I'm not just going to spill my guts to you guys completely, all in one go. I might save that for the premium content, for the community. No, I'm not trying to advertise here, or maybe I am. But I do want to keep it real. I want you to feel like you can connect with what I'm saying on a very deep level, on a very spiritual level, not just a mental level. I want us to go on this journey together. I really want to see you be all that you can be all that you are. You know, some of the comments I read from you guys are just I'm gonna wipe this silly smile off my face. They're honestly beautiful. It's kind of crazy, right? Like 10 years ago, the internet was such a trolly, hateful, negative space. You know, like you put yourself out there and you just get ripped to shreds. But I really feel like things have started to change a lot. The fact that I can just put myself on a video weeping, and that so many of you guys can actually relate and feel that and appreciated that. Things are definitely changing. We are changing. And SR is only putting fuel on the fire. There's something about being myself that is just it's such a deep level of satisfying. Just being able to be yourself. Being able to really take off the mask. I've struggled with wearing a mask for a long time. Trying to be who I feel that others want me to be. Trying to be a good Christian boy when I was growing up. Trying to do the right thing. And then I went through my Breaking Bad stage, trying to be a bad boy, thinking that's what the women want. They want me to be an intense bad boy. Just another mask. Put on all these different masks. Recently you've seen my what could I call it? My alpha raw mask, my Tyler Durden mask, making these videos, presenting myself in a certain light. But man, nothing feels as good as just taking off the mask and just being able to express me as I am in every shade and tone. Because once you can do that, it's like it kind of goes along with this whole SR energy, you know, where you walk into the room, people feel you, people turn their heads, people are like, what's this energy I can feel? People literally turn around. That's kind of crazy, right? Like, to think that you can walk into a room, this has happened numerous times when I've walked into the gym, and people who are looking the opposite way will literally turn around 180 as I'm approaching from the other side of the room and just look at me. That's when you know it's more than pheromones, because those pheromones aren't like projecting themselves 20 meters across the room. That's pure energy. That's pure vibration that people are detecting on their radar and responding to. And what I notice is that the more I'm grounded in this pure being without trying to be someone, trying to be something, trying to be a guru or a teacher. That was one that I used to wear a lot when I would make videos trying to be the teacher. I was very attached to that identity of being a teacher. It gave me like a sense of a role that I could play, that I could be a teacher. But even that's just very limiting and very constricting, and puts you in a box. And when you can just be, that energy that people feel becomes so much stronger. Because it's like, oh shit, someone is being themselves. That makes me feel like I should be myself. But that's kind of scary. Makes me feel kind of uncomfortable. And that carries a lot of authority, because you can't control someone who is unafraid of being themselves. You can't manipulate someone like that, because what are you going to do to them? You're going to embarrass them? You're going to call them out? You're going to guilt trip them? It's truly that unfuckwithable energy, without having to be a toxic, self-absorbed person. You know, that's kind of like stage one, when you learn to break out of the rigid confines and you start being selfish. It's like stage one. Stage one, being yourself. And you go through that stage and hurt a lot of people, hurt yourself, end up hating yourself, while at the same time being a narcissist. Probably get a lot of sex in the process. Let's be real. But a lot of sex that really leads to nothing but pain, absorbing tons of negative energy, projecting tons of negative energy into other people. And you get to the end of that stage and it's like, fucking hate this, hate everything. And you do a 180 and try to be all loving, try to be this Christ figure, open the door for the old ladies, and maybe even start volunteering. Maybe you start making positive videos on YouTube. You know, it's like this yo-yo. But eventually the pendulum stops swinging so much from one extreme to another. And eventually you just slowly come into equilibrium. Not running away from people judging you, and not clinging to an identity, trying to be what you think people want you to be, and you just kind of fall into balance and just be. Just be. And SR is really, God mode is really helpful for that. But you're going to hit bumps on the road, that's for sure. It's like a bad trip if you ever took some shrooms and you get trapped in pure hell for a while. I was once in a forest with my girlfriend at the time. Took a hefty dose of blue meanies. You don't want to fuck around with those things. And the whole forest just started consuming us, basically. Lost all sense of direction. Just started seeing kaleidoscopic, infinite corridors in every direction you turned. There was no getting out of that forest. Time vanished. No sense of time, no future, no past. Just an infinite here and now. That was a scary experience. Life's a trip. Life, raw life, without any substances, without lust, that is a trip. That starts to trip you big time. And what they say when you get into a bad trip, like I've been the last week or so, is just surrender. Don't try and fight that bad trip, because it's going to fuck you up. It's going to body slam the shit out of you and jump on top of you and just start pounding you in the face. You really got to just take a breath, realize, oh, I'm currently walking through the valley of the shadow of death, but I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Higher power, God. That's what you got to do, is just always come back to that when you get into those dark spirals. This is just temporary. I am just walking through hell. I'm not staying here. I'm transiting through hell. And you just kind of surrender to it. Find something funny about it. Use it as an opportunity to do the deep work you've been avoiding for years and years. And then before you know it, things start getting brighter. And not only do things become brighter, but you are also lighter. And you're a fighter. So you come out stronger, you come out lighter, you come out more powerful, and your baseline level of peace is much higher. Your default setting, your modus operandi, is just even more chill than before you went through hell. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of going on a plant medicine journey, having a bad trip, is so that you can get body slammed and then you can come out the other side better than you were before. More free, more powerful, more connected to your source. So just remember that this journey it's like this. It's like, oh, benefits. Oh, death. Oh, higher benefits. Oh, deeper death. Oh, wow, I'm a Super Saiyan. Oh, I'm a piece of shit and I want to die. Oh, entering Christ mode. Oh, face to face with Satan. Oh, it just keeps going like that. Like this up and down keeps getting more and more pronounced. So when you think everything's going wrong, you're actually going right. Everything's coming good. You've just got to go through the process. The process is showing you that you're on the right track. Don't give up. Don't turn back to your old ways. Realize that this is exactly what's meant to happen. It's exactly where you're meant to be. You're gaining new strength. You're gaining new powers. You're unlocking new XP. Yeah. That's all I got to say. It's just that. It's that journey, man. It's rough, but it's good. kind of feel like I'm becoming more grounded. That's all I got to say. Love ya.